get into a TLDR. And listen, they're doing a little bit differently this time around, folks, but this is just the rundown. So we'll talk about each pick. We're both rocking with Calvin Kattar in the main event, easy. Both rocking with Joe Lozon, and we're going to have to talk about that a little bit because my man AJ, I think that when this fight was originally booked, was rocking for Cowboy, so a little bit of a change of mind, maybe change of heart. Tim Means and Kevin Holland. So in an odd twist of fate, folks, you have the New Mexico native himself, AJ, picking Kevin Holland over the Dirty Bird Tim Means, but I'm rocking with the Dirty Bird. It's okay. We have a very fun middleweight matchup between Albert Derive and Joaquin Buckley, and we're going opposites on that one. I'm rolling with Derive, the submission artist. My man AJ is rolling with Joaquin Buckley. Looks like we have a lock on Guram Kutateladze versus, who is he fighting, brother? Versus Damir Ismagulov. And that's actually one of my favorite fighters right now in the division, the Dark Horse, 18-fight win streak. And lastly, Gregory Rodriguez versus the Cuban Missile Crisis, Julian Marquez. It looks like those are the picks. So, brother, let's talk about it really quickly. One more time. I know you must know that it's difficult for me picking against Damir Ismagulov, right? I've been talking up so highly on him, but Guram Kutateladze is probably one of the biggest sleepers in the UFC currently right now. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely, Derek. Absolutely. In fact, those three fights from Kutateladze all the way up to, who was it? Kevin Holland, and then the next one above them, Tim Means, Joaquin Buckley, Derive. Yeah. Man, all three of those are very interesting fights. Oh, yeah. But of all of those ones, because you see Derive, most people don't really know his name, don't really know what he's about. But Kutateladze, man, this dude is an absolute sleeper on the way up and battling an absolute killer in Ismagulov. Going to make for a very, very fun fight.
It's really interesting to me that they even pit these two fighters up against each other, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. So clearly, like I said, the locks that we have, I'll bring it back up. The locks that we have today, Calvin Kattar, Joe Lozon, Guram Kutateladze, and Gregory Rodriguez. The two in-play fights that we have, Tim Means versus Kevin Holland and Albert Derive versus Joaquin Buckley. So, folks, run to your local sports books, but I will say take this into consideration. AJ is currently our head-to-head leader on the year. 71-35 is he, 69-37 am I. So, reasonably, if everything were to go correctly and I were to get the leg up this week, 2 fights up, I would take it back to even. But we're not playing, sorry about that, we're not playing for even. We're playing to win, brother. So listen, may the best man win. We'll just leave it at that.